Here's an article I found on the internet entitled, "Woman Reconsiders Wedding After Witnessing Fiance's Argument Tactics. He Sounds Like a Child." It was published on August 29th. A bride-to-be is so sick of her husband's argumentative behavior that she called off their wedding. She asked Reddit's relationship advice forum to weigh in. The most recent example of her fiance's behavior was a 5-hour argument over COVID-19 swabs. He asked her to swab his nostrils. She thought it would be less painful if he did it himself. Then the fight started.
Wish that people would pay more attention to conflict tactics earlier in their relationships. You know, it's a lot of things, right? We call those things tales. You know, like during the dating phase of a relationship, everything doesn't come out because we all got our best face on. So we look for little signs of what the person might really be like so that we can try to make a decision about whether or not to move forward with them in a relationship. Some of the things that I look for when I was dating, I would check out road rage. Like if somebody I was dating had road rage and displayed road rage around me, I just kind of knew that, you know, it wasn't going to work out because it's the other driver today and it's me tomorrow, you know. And then how people treat other people when you're out, like a server at a restaurant or somebody else, you know, you're out at a concert or something, you're out doing something with the person. How do they treat other people, including their family members? I was once dating a woman that asked if she could use my phone at my house, and she called some of her family members, and she was talking to them so crazy, I had to take a step back for sure. And then the biggest tell for me is like a person's conflict tactics. When you have a stated difference with someone, how do they behave? You know, do they start yelling? Do they start, you know, frowning and having a nasty face with you, the stank face? Do you have a lot of reactivity? Do they start trying to intimidate you, threaten you? Do they sulk? You know, do they throw the kitchen sink at you, everything that they've been holding up that they haven't been saying to you? Does that all come at one time? All those kind of things are very important because, see, when you decide to get into a relationship with someone, you're really deciding also that this is the person you're going to have differences of opinions with, stated differences with, and the stated difference is a conflict with someone. So you got to be able to manage this kind of stuff. This goes back to that earlier video I made about soft skills. What is the person's relationship skills like? And sometimes we're all, male and female, too desperate to be in a relationship to really evaluate this properly. And not only too desperate, but in the dating stage, you know, we all, endorphins and everything are frying. We don't see this stuff. And we'll do what I call paint a red flag green and just keep going. And then 6 months to a year later, we're trapped in something that really is not very satisfactory, and we got to figure out a way to get out of it. You know, you can call off a relationship for any reason, and you can call off a relationship for reasons that only you understand. So if something doesn't feel right to you, don't keep proceeding. It's probably not right. I like to help people try to trust their intuition, trust their gut feeling about things. I think it most of the time is pretty accurate. And it doesn't mean that you have to end a relationship, but you definitely have to be able to talk about how someone is behaving when you have a difference of opinion with them. Because remember, we're mammals. So we do better in relationships, and we need to turn to each other when there's a problem. And the conflict is serving as a signal that something is wrong in the relationship. So happy couples, you want to be able to speak your minds and have your partner see you, hear you, and like really get you. So anyway, I thought this was interesting. Get down in the comments and let me know what you think about this. Until next time.